What's good with my folks, man? If you are listening to this, it's not too late. That's a corny joke. Anyways, if you see the title of this video, I really don't have nothing against PSA or nothing like that. This is just my personal opinion coming from someone who has shot the Dagger, has seen the price point of the Dagger, and yes, I do have this frame, which is currently unobtainium from Strike Industries, as well as a slide from PSA. So obviously, I'm not against them or anything like that. But this is the wrong slide. Now, let me preface this by saying that it's not their fault. It is my fault. Let me say that again a little closer to the mic. It is my fault. I was so thirsty, or in layman's terms, I was so anxious to get the slide that I actually bought the wrong one. I actually bought the Doctor slide, Doctor cut slide, which I didn't even know anything about that footprint until I actually bought it, and I was like, wait, what the hell? I tried to mount it. My first video shows me like, yeah, I'm gonna mount it. I was like, wait, no, you gotta mount it with the plate. I'm like, wait a minute, this say Doctor cut. And so yeah, you can see it say Doctor plate on there. And yeah, I was like, dang, my Armory cut Hollow Sun is not mounted to this. And then I was like, yeah, I bought the wrong one. I looked at my order too. I was like, yeah, I bought the wrong one. I seen one that looked nice and I bought it. So don't be like me. Don't impulse buy just because you see something that look nice and all that stuff. Make sure you pay attention, quadruple check if you spending your money on something, especially $200, because yeah, it's kind of a pain to return for me just because. But as you can see, I do have like a plain Jane version of this that I'm already working on. How do you say, constructing. And I did want this slide because the sights are in the front instead of in the rear. In my next video, I'll actually be demonstrating that once I have everything assembled and stuff, because I do have to ship this slide back and then get one sent out that is RMR cut so that I can have the current the right slide on my configuration that I want. And from what I've seen and what I've experienced with my friends' slides and stuff like that, my friends' consideration or builds, I should say that their slides that have the sight cut in front are a lot better, just because it's kind of out of the way. Even though you can still co-witness, it gives you more of a sight focus, sight picture focus, I guess you could say. And I'll be demonstrating this a little bit in my later videos at the range and stuff like that. But from what I can already see, even with this slide, even without the optic being mounted, I can see it's already out of the way, and it's already, you know, giving me that front sight focus that I need on that red dot or green dot in this case. I do like the carry cuts that they have, and I did opt to get those compared to the other slides. I think they have like 6 different versions of their slides that are going for like under $200. The strip slide without the barrel and the recoil. Man, this is just a big deal. Also, those vent cuts, I like those. I think that's going to help with heat mitigation, if anything. But when I was racking this, when I actually had it assembled and everything, you know, it was really easy to grip onto those vent cuts. So they are dual purpose. Actually, they actually serve as more than just vent cuts. They're actually kind of like big serrations in a way. Would you want to grab those if you're shooting like really rapidly? Probably not, because that's where the heat is escaping from the barrel, but only time will tell. We'll see. But I think the combination of parts look nice. I did take the barrel and the recoil spring out for this. I didn't just want to have on video me just racking the slide back to back. But yeah, this is the real upgrade. Why I wanted this more is because of this ledge on the Strike Industries frame and the palm swell. The texture of the palm swell and how it fits my hand is just a lot better than the Strike Industries one. It does pop out, bump out a little bit. I wish I had one on hand so that I can, you know, compare the two. I do plan on buying one, a dedicated one, but I wanted to do this one first because I have shot it already, and I wanted to make my quote unquote better version so that I could compare the two, in my mind at least, you know. And then I want to make a video series comparing them. But any case, I also have the grip plug at the bottom. I don't know if I even mentioned that in this video or not, but yeah, because this is a voiceover from the original video. But yeah, I like this combination of parts so far. This is going to be part 1, probably of part 2, maybe a part 3 even. But I like talking about why I get the parts that I get, what purpose do they serve, and what is my, you know, philosophy of use. Learn that from Nothing Fancy. But yeah, the quality control on these parts seems to be pretty nice. You know, for $200, I've had worse, I've had better, but this is my dive, quote unquote, into the custom world. I wanted to get something custom, compared to my plain Jane slide that you've seen that I have on the other one. And then I have a couple other projects that I'm working on in the background that are gonna kind of fall to the wayside so that I can complete this. My goal of this year is to, you know, dive into the custom world, get more acquainted with customization, and getting very unique parts and parts that'll fit my, you know. But yeah, we'll be talking about this in a later video, probably a dedicated video, to be honest, because it's so unique, I think. Yeah, I was thinking about comping this, but I don't know if I will anymore. Who knows? The good thing about the G platform is that it is very modular, so I can just change the parts whenever I want to. But with that grip plug, I cannot use a +5. I have to use the 21 rounder, or I have to use a 17 rounder. Otherwise, it'll kind of get in the way. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what it looks like with the 17 rounder with the +5, so the 23 rounder. And then in my plain Jane, you can see I can use the +5s with the 15. But that's what it looks like. That's what the Magpul flush looks like in there. But I can't use it. Can't use the Magpul +5s with the grip plug in it. And you can just take the grip plug out if you want, but I wanted to use it because A, it's Strike Industries, and B, it's pretty useful for my context. But yeah, see, I got the flush OEM in there, which is fine. You know, it serves its purpose. And when I was looking at the parts and stuff that I have for this, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use the flush with no threaded barrel, no comp on this particular project, and just see how it shoots. Because I can always, you know, get a better threaded barrel, get a comp on there. You know, it's nothing too expensive, you know. And I have the mags, and the mags are interchangeable. All I have to do was just take out the grip plug if I wanted to, but I don't. But yeah, this is what it would look like. I had the slide on the bag here because I didn't want to, you know, scratch it or have it damaged or anything like that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. I think it's gonna look even better when I'm actually able to mount the optic, you know. So this is me completing a series. I've been shooting this frame for a while with other parts and stuff, but I wanted to actually give it a dedicated home where I don't change the parts. And you can see here, just for size comparison, this is my my full size 1911. You can see how big that is in comparison. I'm getting a scale soon so I can start weighing them, but yeah, you can see that thing covers it up. If it's ejection port to ejection port on the barrel, yeah, it's pretty big. That's a full size compared to a compact size. If just for size comparison, that is a 5-inch barrel versus a 4.25, I believe, or I think the Glock has like a 4.15. I don't know, whatever size the G19 barrel has, that's what I'm comparing it to. It's apples. It's not apples to apples. And this is for size comparison. It's my G26. That is the subcompact. And as you can see, it is very significantly smaller. in size and stature. So, you know, just to compare it, lined up the trigger guards there. You can see it. The G26 fits actually inside of the 19 size, compact size, whatever you want to call it, you know. But yeah, so this combination of parts I'm pretty excited to see, because I want to in the future get a Glock specifically cut for the sights that I have. I want to get like a really nice set of sights and see if I can get them cut in front of the optic. Not too many optics I've seen actually have the sights in front of them, but a lot of optic cuts offer that. If you have the plain Jane cut and then you're trying to add an optic, you can get the optic cut in front, or the sights cut in front of the optic rather. And I think that's a good option. I'm actually thinking about doing that for one of my 1911s. And I think with a direct cut, a direct mount on there, that sight cut in front would be pretty nice. So I'm toying with the idea here, and I do like that relief cut on there. Got the rear serrations on there, the ejection port. Oh, and their stripped slide, it does come with internals. It does come with parts. I didn't know that. I bought a whole separate internal parts kit, which hopefully I don't have to use on this. Hopefully I can use that for another project, but who knows. I'm gonna bring it to the range just in case it doesn't work or nothing. Not that Strike Industry has a bad reputation for parts not working around like that, but yeah, you can see in comparison to just a plain Jane worn slide, that's how it looks. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a side-to-side comparison on my next video, when I just line both of them up and compare them, not the frames but more the slides, because that's really the biggest change, to be honest. The frames are, you know, this is really just an enhanced P80, honestly. That's where Strike Industries got a lot of their stuff. But let me know what you guys think about these types of videos. Like, comment, subscribe if you like it. If I get enough likes and stuff and comments, I'll keep them coming. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this. And this is probably how I'm gonna have it 9 times out of 10. This is how it's going to be carried. So peace. Oh, and try to share these videos if they were like helpful or entertaining too. That helps on the algorithm side. Peace.